You're gonna narrate?
Yeah.
I gotta have some sound in this.
Moisten the sand, stir it up. Next, 1 cup of plaster.
How big is that cup?
16 ounces,
Full?
even. Pour the plaster into this plasticware. Do not use the same cup for water. Use a fresh cup for water. Pause. Half a cup of water. Pour into the plaster. So the ratio is 2 plaster to 1 water. We're going to use pencils to stir. Stir it up thoroughly. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. All the edges. Keep stirring. Break it up. Pause. After you've stirred it up about 50 to 100 times, the consistency should be like this. Let's get a closer look at that consistency.
Pancake batter.
Right? And then now we take your shoe print, and you should probably step on this with your full body weight. I'm just going to put my hand and I'm going to push in. See, this is a 12-inch shoe, so I'll have to go on an angle. Push. Straight down and up. And take a look at the pattern. And now we'll pour from one end to the other. I'll start at the top. You don't want to go too harshly, because what will happen is it'll damage the print. So I'll try and make a small pour. First, you want to coat it, and then later on you can do a second coating. Now I've covered it all completely. Now I'm going to do my round 2. Make sure all of the plaster gets out. And if the plaster pours out the sides, that's okay. It's actually even better if the plaster pours out the sides. Okay, pause. Cut a 2x2 piece of paper and write your name.
And pencil?
Definitely in pencil, or else it'll leak and you won't see it. Name and your hour. Say second hour. You take that and you gently tap it on top of the plaster. Pause.
1.
It's important that you wash this out or it'll stick and it'll ruin the container, because plaster does not go back to a powder or liquid form. So once the plaster sets, it's too late to clean it. So make sure you clean this out. This is part 2. We're going to take a brush, dip it into the washable paint, and then we're going to brush the sole of the shoe. It doesn't take a lot of paint, actually.
Do you have to get into the grooves or just the surface?
I would say don't get in the grooves, because it really doesn't matter, because when you get in the paper, it's not going to matter. So I'm going to get all the parts that would touch the soil, and then now I will push on the paper. See how I'm starting like I'm walking? Step down, push down, walk away. There you go. Now, we're going to take this over here to the top. Just gently wash it off. Let me show you how easy it is to wash it off. Add the water. It washes off. And then with a paper towel you can wash it further, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. Awesome. Now on this one, you don't write your name, you write your birth date. And then you also write your hour. So now you notice you have your plaster and you have your ink print, and you just let them dry, and we're done. for today.